What's up, y'all? My name is Hamasa, and welcome back to VentureKraft Survival Multiplayer on the VentureKraft servers. Oh yeah, and check it out, guys. I am somewhere where I didn't know existed again. Well, at least I knew this part existed, but there's a whole bunch of stuff in Project Zero that's been happening that I had no idea was going on, so we're gonna take a quick look at some of that. And shout out to builders if we know who's building it. But check this out. The board man showed me this the other day. He's the guy who kind of like Project Zero's like his project, like his brainchild. So, board man, what's up, man? He showed me this the other day. From the very top of Project Zero. Well, not only can you see a lot of cool stuff, like it looks like we have some sort of racing track going in over here. And if it's still loaded in down this, yeah, there's like this area, which maybe that's gonna be the aeroport. I'm not sure. But you can kind of see off in the distance the fields. Somebody installed a huge automatic furnace system array with hoppers and stuff, and it's really cool. It's out that way towards the fields and animal pens. You can see some of the shops, but we've seen most of all that, but we haven't seen any of this, so let's take a little plunge down here. Ooh, the lagginess. And if I can stop bouncing, check it out, all the drops that we have down here. We have tons of iron, and anyone can take it, but we kind of ask you not take large amounts of iron. Can lead to a ban if you're kind of like abusive with it, but I mean, those iron farms, I would say that they're probably working pretty well right now. I don't know if there's any iron on this side either. No, the ingots don't start there yet, but we've got, you know, puppies, probably backup of puppies. Evidently there's a slime farm that's attached to this too. I didn't even realize that. Project Zero subway station is this away, and this is just a huge project underneath the project to get. Don't press anything in here; they're still building it, but they're gonna have like this huge subway system. So you have nether portals around. You can do subways around. Iron farm collection. There's just all this cool stuff going on in here. Yeah, the slime farm, I believe, is what this is. And it's passively using the iron golem, so like the slime will spawn, and then it will attempt to attack the golem, who's kind of stuck over in here. Hey, buddy. So it'll eventually hop over to the side, and then it passes through the magma blocks here, or well, I guess it just sits on top of, and it eventually dies and drops its loot onto what I assume would be hoppers underneath, or actually it sounds like there's a minecart underneath collecting things. So that's probably what's happening there. What else we got? We got some other cool stuff up here. Ooh, and now we got super jump power. This is some sort of crazy redstone contraption. I don't remember this being here like 2 days ago when I checked it out. Jump. It looks like it's, I don't know, it's a thing of some sort with a cactus and a bunch of redstone. I'm sure it serves its purpose. Another slime block over here. We've got bacons. I believe this is a mob spawner up here. If I'm not mistaken, possibly we're getting witches out of this thing. I'm not sure. It looks like they've got a collection system set up, so let's go check that out too. Oh, we may not be able to get into the collection. Like a private thing? This may be like a private thing, although I'm assuming, does the system go? This one? Glowstone. Blocks. Glowstone. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. This is not a thing that I thought it was. Clearly, if they have glowstone blocks in there. Oh, I can get in right here. Completely missed the door. Okay, yeah, maybe this is witches. Sticks, yeah. Less bottles, yeah, witches dropped that. This is potions. Healing, held, fire resistant. There's a lot of potions actually. Spider drops, like sugar, and creeper dust. Redstone. Okay, so it is elevated to witch spawning. Okay, so there's witch spawn. So it's just, yeah, it's just cool. Little base area here, and this is all underneath the project. Like 100% insanity, and it just goes on for longer over here. We got another collection system. Well, actually, it's just a storage system. There's no collecting going on. You have to manually put all your stuff into here. But as you can see, I mean, just there's lots of development down here. There's a whole another world underneath them, and it sounds like an iron golem is actually dying right now. Sorry about that, buddy. So as you can see, here are the drop downs for the golem spawners. Ooh, and we can see some slimes getting dissolved here. And of course the magma blocks don't break items like lava does, but it does damage mobs, so they just make for the perfect little spawn killer. Mob killer? Oh, are you mad at me? He's not mad at me. Yeah, so they make for really ideal for spawn. As long as the mob obviously will get killed by the magma blobs. Some of them don't. Why are you so angry? He looks so angry, but I didn't look at him. Who looked at you, sir? Probably eat up a little bit before I smack this guy. How about you? How about you? How about you? Didn't even touch me. That axe. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to show you guys. There's a ton going on in Project Zero. Really, if you have any interest in working on projects with other people, come here, join our Discord, check it out. We could use all the builders. Let's just get everybody together on one big project and make something awesome for this server. I think it would be a really cool idea. But anyways, we're gonna head back to the base area and see what's going on over yonder. So here we are back at the base area. As you can see, done a little bit of work in the area, lit it up pretty well from up here on the mountainside. Kind of sketched out where I'm going to put a little building with kind of just like a little bit of everything here, some brewery, some storage, you know, like crafting, smelting, enchanting, just like a you know, do-it-all building over here, just so when I'm in my base area I'll have somewhere where I can just quickly go to instead of warping all around the world and kind of wasting a little bit of time doing that. I also kind of marked off what's going to be a passive mob spawner over here. I'm just going to use, you know, having darkness, you know, at a constant rate, especially during the day, to get a few mob drops. Nothing too crazy. I don't really want to light up this whole area and go caving everywhere and light up all the things, so it's not going to be anything to write home about, but I'll get a few mob drops out of there. I've also got myself the start, oh what a throw, of a little animal pasture here. Chickens for eggs, cows for leather. Eventually I'm going to get some of these doofy llamas in here, but it's not a huge priority at the moment. So with this little building, I'm thinking, you know, the starter blocks medievally, stone and wood. I'm gonna make something with some towers on the side. Have it rise up a little bit. Make it kind of neat, but mostly just functional. And down into the cave we can go now. And I've done a bit of work down here. Kind of sketched out a little design in the wall and placed down some things that I want, and then I made like an auto furnace so I can smelt things. I haven't smelted anything yet, but you get the idea. And I was thinking, you know what, while I'm down here caving, it would probably be to my advantage to have like a little sorting system so I can just you know, get tons of blocks, come back here, throw it all in one chest, and just go. And then all the items can go along a hopper line here, sort themselves out with maybe being at trash or unknown collection at the back here, something that I don't have a spot for. And that would kind of expedite the process of mining out this area here. So I think I figured I want to work on that. So just for reference, I made a item sorting module here, just so I can kind of keep track of the design that I'm going to need as I work around this area. So a couple hoppers, comparator, repeater, redstone torch, a couple redstone dust, and the chest. So this chest here is going to be the equivalent of these outer chests. Now this one's going to be double. This is cobblestone. I may end up doing something a little different with this, maybe having the cobblestone go cobblestone and then stone with like an automatic smelting and delivery system type thing here, but for now I'm just gonna have the double chest of cobblestone. We can always put in this one, or up here actually. So we're gonna go ahead and work on that a bit. It gonna make this place a little bit more convenient before we started getting into some really deep mining or anything crazy like that, just to help expedite the process, because as you can see, it's just, my storage is kind of a bit of a cluster right now, so we'll be back and working on that. Alright guys, so I've got the item sorting system complete, all my basic blocks that I'll be mining out and kind of holding on to a ton of at a time. Iron, gold, diamonds, emeralds, that kind of thing. I'm gonna probably be stashing in the ender chest here, but I'm gonna give the system a test run here and just see how the sorting mechanisms work and if there's any issues that I need to clear up with them. So basically I'm just gonna break all these open and get rid of everything in my inventory that's not necessary. So just go ahead and do this and see what happens. So for some reason this system is most definitely broken, and I think it has to do more with server lag than it does with tick time. But you can see the sorters did not survive putting all those items in there almost at all. So everything's just kind of on the first chest. I tried fixing it a few times, it just doesn't work out. As soon as items start coming in, it lights up too much. It does it for too long. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with this. Alright y'all, I did make a few adjustments to the system. It turns out I was just derping and the clock over here was actually activating my redstone line, which was screwing up the whole thing. So I think I've got it actually working now. As you can see, there are junk items slowly flowing into the junk chest down here. And I've been just kind of removing the cobblestone and storing it up here because I have tons of it. It's just going to back up the system. And I also took the cobblestone sorter off of there. My neighbors, somebody's driving by, sorry for that noise if you could hear it. But essentially it seems to be working. As items are flowing through here, they are getting caught. For the most part, they're getting caught where they need to be and they're getting sorted right out. And I'm not seeing anything come to the junk chest that is something that I wanted to be sorted. So I think for now it looks like it's kind of doing really well. And we'll tell, of course. I feel like I lost a shulker box somewhere. Oh my, this thing's getting full too. Is there a shulker box in here? I don't see it. don't see it. Maybe it's gonna it'll probably just get sorted out. I think I have one outstanding in the world somewhere, but yeah, so this seems to be like working. I'm gonna sit here for a few more minutes and make sure everything does flow through the way it's supposed to, but yeah, pretty happy with this sorting system now, and we can get to beautifying up the area a little bit and then mining the crud out of this mountain. Alright guys, so up on the top side here, we have the outline of what's going to be our little building project. On the surface here, it's going to be kind of our everything little building. So basically I'm thinking a couple towers on the outside to kind of give it a little bit of depth. Break up the monotony, not just have like a big square building, but inside it's going to be pretty basic. My thought is we're going to be putting in, basically this is going to be an enchanting board right here. Oh, it's not big enough, is it? Oh, okay, so you gotta come one more this way. So we'll put in like enchanting in here. So this would be like the bookshelves, this is the enchanting table. Up on the side here, we're gonna build up this tower a little, put a little staircase in, and throw in some alchemy brewing up in that area. The other thing that I would like to have is some auto smelting going on up here, maybe up in this tower. And then on the sides here, maybe we can throw in some chests and get ourselves a nice storage area. For these front towers, could be just decoration. I'm going to throw some decoration pillars and whatnot in here, just so the building looks okay, but oh no, it's not going to be something that's a massive, huge project. It's just going to be functional, and we'll throw a little bit of decoration, but just so it doesn't look real like that right now. So that's my plans with the building. We actually got to get a little bit of materials farmed up here, ready to go, as it sounds like one of my neighbor's car alarms is going off. Apologize if you can hear that. But that's plans here. We're gonna actually have to get to building this thing. We'll do that between episodes. We'll get a little start on it. I'm gonna keep farming up my animals here. I'm gonna need some more chickens, some more cows, and I'd like to capture a couple of other llamas and get those in here. And I'm gonna have to transport these guys elsewhere because they're gonna kind of be in the way of what I'm doing in this area. But yeah, I think that's looking pretty good for the personal base here. Now, we would just got an announcement on the forums that the vanilla server is coming back. So I'm going to try to get into the server. It's not open to everybody. You kind of have to apply, and then it's going to be a community decision whether or not you're actually in. So it's not a guaranteed thing, but I think what I'd like to do is apply and get in there, and then I'll use the vanilla server for my solo world, per se. So instead of going crazy and doing a solo world on the survival multiplayer, we'll be doing a solo world on the vanilla craft. And then we'll get a little bit more into the multiplayer here, and we'll head over to Project Zero. And I'd also like to discover some more towns and do some looking at, and maybe even some building in some of the other towns that are going on in VentureKraft right now. Kind of show you guys, show them off. So if you do own a town, if you could drop me a message on the forums, or maybe even in Discord. I'm on Discord from time to time, so yeah, just let me know. But I think that's all we're going to be doing for today, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me, playing some more VentureKraft. Next time we're going to be opening a whole bunch of venture crates, because I got a bunch of keys that I haven't been using. So, but yeah, until next time, we'll catch you right back here on Minecraft Survival Multiplayer on the VentureKraft Survival Multiplayer Server. Bye-bye.